Hey, what's up everyone, Gamers The Reason. Now, for those of you that are big fans of the Elder Scrolls or Fallout series, you'll be happy / kind of sad to hear this, and that is that Bethesda Studios has pretty much came out and said that they're going to stop making DLC for Skyrim. And the reason that they said this was because that they're ready to move on to their next big thing, their next big game. Which is definitely a good thing to see that they're actually doing something, but it's left a lot of people kind of lost and kind of upset because a lot of people are expecting 1 or possibly 2 more pieces of DLC. And what it's done the most is upset a lot of people is mainly because of the fact that the same guy that came out and said, yes, we're going to stop making DLC for Skyrim, also posted in December that they're going to continue to be bringing more DLC content. And someone confronted him about it, but what he said is that, what we meant to say was, or in the intent that we meant it for, is that we were patching it up and making it work for the other platforms, PC and the PS3. Which, if you would have saw the original statement, which has probably been taken down by now, the way he worded it, it definitely did not sound like they were just working on something, patching it up, making it work with something else. It basically was saying that they were making new content, not just working on content, but bringing new content to the table. So it's left a lot of people really, really upset. So very likely they were working on some DLC, but maybe something happened or there were some signs, or they just, for some reason, just had to really speed things up. So they had to just kind of drop everything that they were working on, the DLC that they're currently working on, and just had to get right on board for their next big game. And plus, this also goes back to one of my videos I made a few months ago about how they're possibly going to be working on another Elder Scrolls or Fallout game pretty soon, which, based upon your guys' input and comments that you put on that video, it definitely looked like it's going to be more likely to be Fallout 4, because it doesn't exactly make sense to make another Elder Scrolls game, because Skyrim's came out, and within the next year or two, the Elder Scrolls Online is going to be announced, so it doesn't make sense to make a third game for the same series, really. So it's definitely more likely going to be Fallout 4, but I guess we'll just have to see. And I hope you guys are excited. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys happy? Are you upset? Are you disappointed? Are you confused? Lost? I mean, just go ahead and tell me exactly how you feel or what you think right now in the comments below. Now, it's been quite a while since PlayStation 4 has been announced, but for those of you that are new to the channel, you can go ahead and click on a video if you want to know everything that you need to know about the PlayStation 4. It's a 16-minute video based on over 2 hours worth of content and information and everything, and it covers every side of things, so you'll learn everything you need to know about the PlayStation 4. Now, onto the main news. A lot of people were very upset about the fact that they did not show any pictures of the console or even announce the price. Now, I'm here to tell you guys that they have announced something now, and that is that they are basically going to be having it at the same price everywhere, which is actually really good because overseas it's usually a lot more expensive, and also usually things are priced within a 10% difference between the US and Canada, and things are tending to be a little bit cheaper in Japan sometimes, such as right now the PS Vita is, let's just say, $100 less than it is in America, and hopefully the price will be going down here. So by doing this, it'll help balance things out overall, and this way they can make a bit more profit on it because of the simple fact that it's PC-based hardware and it's not any of their own investment. They're not making quite as much profit off of it, and since the standards have risen and everything, because of that, they won't be able to make as much. And this way it'll keep things more simple, it'll make everyone happy, and this way they could probably price it a little bit less in some countries than they usually would. So this way it'll be more closer to what people would be willing to pay for, and overall make much more happy. Now, if you know who Intel is, you'll know that they make a lot of different hardware, such as SSDs, motherboards, networking, and especially CPUs. Well, now it looks like they've definitely been spending a long time on the Thunderbolt technology, and if you want to know what that is, then go ahead and tell me in the comments below so that I'll know to make a video about it, just like I did about explaining what USB 3.0 is. But back to the main point, and that is that they've been working on it a lot, and they've increased the performance so significantly that it's double. So it's not just nearly the same performance that you would get on a hard drive. It's not, like 5 gigabytes per second of power that it can handle. They've increased it all the way to up to 10 gigabytes. So it's at the point that it's actually faster than what you could generally get inside of your system. So it's actually a little bit better performance than internal hard drives and other devices would usually be. So it's actually turned out to be very, very great. So I gotta say, I'm very, very happy. I mean, I love it when Intel makes new products and invests on technologies, and especially since they recently have started making more motherboards with Thunderbolt ports, and they're making more motherboards with their super duper fast Ethernet ports of like 10 gigabit per second instead of just 1 gigabyte per second. So I gotta say, it's really nice when they do this kind of stuff and invest more, because it makes prices go down, it makes them more common, and it makes it more of a consumer, great thing that people could easily get their hands on without having to, jump through a bunch of hoops and get very specific things to be able to work with it and have to spend a ton of money just to be able to get a little bit of a taste of the technology that they're invested in. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And for those of you that just recently subscribed, I hope you guys enjoy your stay. If you have any questions or suggestions, regardless of what it is, go ahead and post it in the comments below so then I'll know. So thanks again for watching this Game is the Reason. I'll see you guys in the next video.